Hello, I'm Jim Sanders, the senior pastor of First United Methodist Church of Dothan. Today I'm so happy to announce the resumption of large in-person gatherings at our church facilities. When I say large in-person gatherings, I'm referring to large gatherings, including worship services of more than 12 people at both First United Methodist Church and the Harbor. Our facilities at the Harbor will open for large in-person gatherings the morning of Saturday, October the 3rd. And our facilities on West Main Street will open for large in-person gatherings on October the 4th. Before going any further, I need to say how grateful I am to our servant teams and our church staff who are making all of this possible. They have been and they are now doing fantastic ministry. In addition, I've already been asked if this is a permanent thing. No, it is not. Since the middle of March, our leadership team has been examining COVID-19 data from Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and Houston County on a daily basis. We will continue to monitor this data daily and respond in the most responsible and safest ways possible. On October the 4th, First United Methodist Church will resume in-person worship at the 855 Bridge and Sanctuary services. In-person Sunday school will begin again at a later date. A word for the common good. If you have health concerns about being in a room with a large group of people for a 45-minute service, if you've been exposed to someone who has recently tested positive for COVID-19, if you've had a fever in the last 36 hours or not feeling well, I encourage you to participate in one or both of our worship services by means of live stream or YouTube. If you feel at risk in any fashion, please worship with us by way of live stream or YouTube. Your safety and the safety of others is paramount. Now, here are a few things you will need to know about our in-person worship services. You will have to make a reservation to be able to be present in any in-person worship service, as there will be assigned seating. Reservations for both 855 worship services can be made by calling the church office at 793-3555, by emailing Paula Harrison at paula@fumcdothan.org, or by going to the link on our church website. Reservations will be received between 8 a.m. on Mondays through 11 a.m. on Thursdays. Everyone will be asked to maintain a social distance of at least 6 feet. Families, of course, may sit together. Everyone will enter only through the West Main Street doors of our worship spaces. Before entering, everyone will go through a registration, wear a mask, and have his or her temperature taken. I strongly suggest you come earlier than normal to go through registration. Masks will be worn throughout the entire services. Masks are optional for children in the 6th grade and younger. The congregation will not be singing during the service. No child care will be provided, and children will remain in the service. Specific bathrooms will be open for use, but will only be cleaned periodically. You need to know that. And everyone will need to be flexible, prayed up, and ready to worship. I'm so excited. Psalm 122 verse 1 states, when they said, "Let's go to the house of the Lord," my heart leaped for joy. I look forward to worshiping in person with you and your invited guests beginning October the 4th. Thank you for your prayers in this new adventure. And thank you for the joy of serving Christ and the world with you. May God's grace surprise you this week.